days I've been running around with a mob. Paparazzi taking flicks, see me with a bitch, they tryna catch me off guard. Really rockin', jiggin' and finessing on the block when niggas got them A. See the money, don't see you niggas, and I play with keys. Wait, rapping, jiggin' and finessing, if the rapping, singing, don't pay. Before the jiggin' and finessing, niggas had a job and niggas got late. Now the jiggin' and finessing, all of my niggas really getting weight. Bustin' them jiggin' finesse, I got finesse, I got the best, I keep the rest, I got the recipe, yeah. All of these niggas keep stressing me, yeah.
I'm saying up here like, yo, where did I put the thing at? I can't turn it down. All right. Let me find our podcast music.
Okay.
Our
background music.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Fuck Your Podcast. I am Star.
And it's your girl, Patty Mayo.
And
that was Trevor Holmes.
Yes.
That's available on SoundCloud, and the song is called Jug.
Yes. So shout out to him. His music is pretty good. I was listening to a few of his tracks, and they're pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard his songs in the past.
And we follow him on the podcast page, right?
Yep, Boston.
He's out of Boston. Yep. How was your weekend?
My weekend was fun.
What you do?
I had a very relaxing weekend.
Okay.
I went to the beach on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday, I worked, but I ended up just going home and just like relaxing, cleaning, and just recharging. You know.
Right. What did I do this weekend? Did I go out this weekend?
Did you go out this weekend, Star?
What the fuck did I do this weekend? Oh no, I did. I went out this weekend. I went to hey Jack. I went to
hey Jackies.
I went to a party. Mm-hmm. My boy Aaron, his party was this weekend, and we went there, and then I met up with Becky, and we ended up going to Faneuil Hall. Faneuil Hall be lit at night.
For real?
Yes.
Well, I can't act like I don't know, because I've been to a few bar crawls down that way, and it do be lit.
Yeah, Faneuil Hall is
it do be lit.
It's good.
Where'd you go? You went to like a specific bar?
We went to some Mexican spot, and then we went to a bar. But the bar was pretty cool. They had a DJ in the back and everything, so it was good.
You ever been to like Hong Kong, like those?
Hong Kong. Yeah. So I've been there some years ago. Hey, Simone. Oh, thank you for joining us.
You know.
Right. But no. So where else did we go? We went to. That was it. I got drunk. We got drunk.
Good, as you should.
Yeah,
you should get drunk.
Yeah, we definitely had a good time, and I cannot wait to
do it again.
Do it again this weekend.
and now she's dragging me into the mischiefness. So
yes.
Whatever. Let's get into the mess right now. Like,
let's get into this hot girl summer.
Okay.
Yes.
Period. I don't even know how to start this. So our hot girl, you know,
she actually like your shirt, Patty.
Oh, thank you. Our rookie of the year, Lori Harvey. She's out here, man. She just scored us 3 points.
No, 3. So, what?
Yeah, that's a 3. It's a good thing.
You're doing it in basketball
terms. Yeah.
Because I was like, what?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay.
So she just scored us 3 points. So I'm not sure if you all know, but she was spotted in Soho, New York, all cuddled up, well, you know, holding hands and romantically strolling with no other than P. Diddy.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if Patty Mayo's just adding shit, because I didn't see them holding hands.
They was holding hands. They was pretty close. I mean, the minute you was walking like this and our hands is like this, we was holding hands. I don't give a damn. They was holding hands. So Diddy, you know, denied that they were dating back in like March, because there were like photos of them, you know, vacationing together back then. He's like, oh no, that's just a family friend. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I know that, you know, Lori Harvey, she's been out here.
Okay.
She's been out here this past year.
Because she's young and, you know.
She was famously dating a soccer superstar named Memphis Depay.
Mm-hmm.
She was also diddly and daddling with Trey Songz a little bit.
Not diddly and daddling.
She was diddly.
Where the fuck you get that from?
Daddling with Trey Songz just a little bit.
Yo, we started early tonight. Go ahead.
But the crazy shit is she was messing with Justin Combs, and now that's Diddy's son.
Yeah.
So you know what they say.
Okay.
So how do you feel about this song?
I feel like, you know, we needed her for this summertime, you know what I'm saying, for the hot girl. So she's making us, you know, she's out here doing her thing. She's young. She don't got no kids. And, you know, she's living life. Like, you know what? My thing is this. if you're out here and you're having a good time, you're not hurting anybody's feelings.
Right.
Some
She
people's
ain't in
feelings
nothing
might get hurt.
serious. She ain't got no kids.
But my thing is this: I wouldn't take it as far as dating somebody's father.
Let me tell you something. What you can't do, maybe your father can do.
Oh wow, we're going there. We're going
Because
there.
some of these dudes out here be acting like they don't know how to take care of a woman. Well, guess what? You cute, your genes travel well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk to your granddaddy or your
No.
father, somebody you don't know.
Hey,
She's looking for the ultimate come up. She's looking for the ultimate come up. You're gonna really come up off of Justin Combs? No. Where's
All right.
the original come up?
Okay, but this is my thing.
Diddy.
If you're dating, first of all, it seemed like she was like circulating in that whole little circle because they
Yeah, she
all
was-
run in the same group.
Yeah.
But I will say this: in Hollywood, all of that, they basically,
they date each other.
yeah, they date each other because that's the area that
that's
they're
their
in.
own little population.
Right, but this is my thing. Like I get it. She's doing her thing.
But the
hot
daddy,
girls,
though?
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm good, but I ain't that good. They must be out here dating fathers and shit. I might.
She could have at least hopped to Quincy. Like if you're gonna do it,
because you
at
can't do
least hop
brothers.
to-
You can't do brothers either.
Do something, shit.
she
like
out
damn
here-
the daddy though.
She living her life.
Like my mama was with him. Like I'm here because of that man. You just gonna be out here holding hands with my dad? Okay. We ain't gonna pretend like you wasn't just slobbing on my knob last night, and now you smiling in pictures with my daddy. Like that's a big deal.
Wow.
So I'm really interested in how Steve Harvey's feeling right now.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Let's put the Combs family and the Harvey family on a Family Feud show. Let's do that.
My thing is to close out. She's out here doing her thing. She's winning for the hot girls. All right, now let's talk about the city girls.
Yeah, the city girls out here just looking like city girls.
Yeah. Now the city girls is not a part of the hot girls.
No,
I mean,
y'all have to know there's a difference.
What all
What?
girls?
We're all girls, but we hot and
they're just city.
city.
No disrespect to the city girls. Y'all out here,
no.
y'all are doing y'all thing.
No, we're not talking about the city girls. We're talking about the city girls. We're talking about the city girls.
No, not the city girls rap group because I love them.
Yeah,
but
we love them, but we talking about the city girls in the terms of the city boys because the city boys is disappointing.
yes,
And the city girls going to be disappointing right along with them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so
There
what
we
we're
go.
talking about to start rambling.
If y'all don't know, by now,
Nicole Murphy,
yeah,
dude, how you out
Eddie
here?
Murphy needs to take his name back.
How you out
today.
here French kissing people's husbands in
Oh
public?
my god! Okay,
knowing that paparazzi is gonna catch y'all.
let's catch y'all up real quick. All right, so Nicole
Dude.
Murphy was spotted kissing director Antoine Fuqua in Italy.
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. I can't.
Hey, everybody in the chat room.
I can't.
So yeah, so she was kissing Antoine Fuqua in Italy. And with all that being said, this man Antoine has been married to Alila
Yes.
Fuqua.
Yes. Hey.
for decades, since 1999.
Mhm.
That's over 20-some years now. That's about
Right.
20-some years now. You know? And so I'm not sure if you guys seen it all speculating on the internet, but Nicole Murphy, so she was spotted kissing him. There was a picture that was put out onto the internet, and her first reaction was, it's just a friendly kiss.
First she said that they were he's a friend of the family or whatever.
Yeah, and it was just a hello, goodbye.
It wasn't no goodbye. I saw tongue, but go ahead.
That's what I said. I don't know no friend of mine that I done tongue kiss.
First of all, if that's my husband and you out here kissing him, it's a problem.
And to be real, I don't want to go ahead and bash her real quick because her lips, maybe because her lips are smaller, but her lips were like deeply in between his, like he was really like his whole mouth was on her face. Like that's not a hey, hello.
Yeah, she is.
What's
She's a dope lady, but y'all gotta understand she's not with anybody. You get older, you want to see if you still got it. Like her body's banging.
So you can get with it, not with your friend's husband.
But okay, so let's sidetrack. So Lisa Ray came out with her all white on, like, okay, yes.
She said, and she was trying to fuck with my man too,
Yes.
right?
So apparently she has a thing for
Married men.
No, I don't know. I don't know what she does. I'm mad that we said that
We
together.
don't know.
I'm mad we said that together. But anyway, so apparently she has a thing for married men because Lisa Ray said that, you know, she tried it with her husband.
Married chocolate men.
And she said that, you know, she doesn't feel like, you know, she is a home wrecker, but she's out here wrecking homes.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
So in simpler terms, bitch, you wrecking homes.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, it's just I don't know how you guys feel about this, but to me, it's like if you're friends of the family, you've been friends with this couple for years now, and her excuse, but the part that pissed me off was that you're switching sides. Had you seen the Bow Wow and the Bow Wow intervention?
Oh yes, we're gonna talk about that. That shit is crazy.
You're switching sides now because at first she started off and she's like, oh, you know, it's a friendly kiss. And then once, you know, more pictures were exposed on the internet, now she's like, well, you know, I never, you know, intended for it to get this far.
But then not only that, she said that
let me pull out her exact words.
She said that well, according to sources closest to her, they said that she didn't know. She thought that they were separated or whatever. But Marissa said that she needs to sit the hell down somewhere. Sophia said, "I love Lisa Ray." Yes, Lisa Ray was in
she was real
Players Club character. Go ahead.
She's a player. Really? Who said that?
She was in there. She was in character.
That's the only reason.
I'm just saying.
All right. No. So basically, yeah. So she's just saying, you know, she was married once before, and I would never intentionally undermine another woman, despite what has been written. Like, girl, no. You're gonna go ahead and take the city girl L. You messed up. You knew what it was when it was what it was, and you know there's
been a lot of cheating and a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, but
this past week, and
it's been starting to seem like everybody's messing with everybody. That's
maybe
what
it's the weather. I think that's what it is. It's summertime, and people just want to be loose.
And maybe people really do be swinging. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and pull that out there, but what if I don't know?
Yeah, they could be. I don't know. I don't.
We're not gonna go ahead and speak on people's marriages and stuff, but y'all knew this man was married before you went, girl.
Hey,
all right,
what's up?
Let's go ahead and talk about Mr. R.Kelly.
So, okay, first of all, I'm sick of R.Kelly. I'm tired of the whole discussion, but we're just gonna go ahead and give a update.
Yes. Okay. So R.Kelly's crisis manager, Darrell Johnson, he recently did an interview with Gayle. You know, Oprah's best friend. You know, we all flopping around Gayle. I love Gayle. So, anyways,
Jesus.
So,
I can't.
So he was asked if he would leave his daughter in the possession of R. Kelly, and his answer in the interview was, "I would not leave my daughter with anyone who was accused of pedophilia." Let me repeat that. I would not leave my daughter.
I started early. Didn't even start early.
Anyone who was accused of pedophilia. So in that one sentence, he went ahead and said, yes, R. Kelly be touching these little girls.
Right.
I'm not going to be the one to let my daughter
But mind you, this is
touched.
his crisis manager.
His crisis manager, okay?
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be representing this man. Not doing a good job, buddy. Okay, so right after the interview, he resigned from R. Kelly's campaign.
Not only that, he retracted
from what he said entirely.
Hey, Tosh, why would you retract your statement? Like, my thing is this: any real man is not going to leave their daughter around no other man that's been accused
of touching little girls. That's just because I don't care if that's your best friend, your brother, your father. I don't care. You're just gonna have that sense in your heart.
Hell yeah.
Like if you could do it to one person, if you could be accused of doing it to one person, I don't want my daughter to be that exception.
Exactly.
Like that's just how you should be thinking.
Right.
So for him to come back with this, let me go ahead and give y'all this.
His ass is crazy as hell. First of all.
So after he resigned, after the interview, he went on to say he resigned and he wasn't fired for what he said. But he did say, you know, nothing against Gayle and CBS. I just think that when you do a taped interview that can be chopped up and my words are my words, I'd pull back if I had to do it again. I would 1000% leave my daughter, which this is not what this is about, with Mr. Kelly if I had to leave. So he wanted them to chop and screw that up too, because that didn't go.
Basically, bottom line, he said what he said, but he felt bad about what he said. I don't understand why.
Feel bad
because
for what?
You're protecting your daughter.
You said what you said, sir.
I guess as defending him as a crisis manager, I don't know. The shit's crazy. I'm just ready for that.
This whole situation is a crisis. Fix that, Jesus.
Yes. All right. Moving on to update on ASAP Rocky. So today they brought charges against him. And what has he been charged with?
So right now he's being charged with assault causing actual bodily harm stemming from a street brawl in a country's capital. And so if he is convicted, he is looking at like 2 years behind bars.
Right. So I know that they were basically saying that if he was convicted, they don't expect for him to do the full 2 years. But it's still kind of crazy,
it is,
because the dude who started the incident, like I seen, like if you go on TMZ always have like,
my God,
shit.
he is over here.
But you see like the pictures, like he was pretty bloody or whatever. But also they said that the bodyguard was the person who attacked the guy, and the bodyguard was clear.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, it's crazy that he's
like if he's the
only one
reason
going to jail
behind this, then why is ASAP Rocky and 2 members of his crew that don't even make sense to be involved are locked up at this time? And it, I've seen the videos. Have you seen the videos?
Yeah, I saw the videos.
Right. So with the videos, the prosecutor, Swedish is a prosecutor, he's basically saying that based off of what, ASAP Rocky and the 2 people associated in his camp that are being arrested or that are held, in trial right now, what they're saying doesn't even hold water. What they were saying was that they were provoked and, they were doing it in self-defense.
Right.
And he's saying he has more info than anybody on the internet, and he knows exactly what's going on. And it was actually the bodyguard who picked the victim up. And I'm using air quotes because I don't know for sure.
Right.
He picked the victim up by his neck, and that's what caused the victim to, attack him with the headphones. And my thing is this, just like Star said, if it all started with the bodyguard grabbing you by your neck and picking you up off the ground, then how was that security guard cleared and ASAP Rocky still behind bars? Now, I know the African American, community is not fucking with ASAP Rocky. Y'all
according to Trump.
According to Trump,
the African American community is very disappointed.
Okay, they're very disappointed. I don't know.
And
my Black Twitter is different. But
mine's is too.
But what I'm gonna say is this. We're
waiting.
What I'm gonna say is this. If ASAP Rocky is sitting behind bars, then the security guard should be too.
Everybody should be held accountable. Yes, even the guy who feel like he's a victim. Because at this point, if all you are going off of is videos and things that are spiraling from the internet, then you would see what I seen, which looked like he was provoked and like he was using self-defense. I mean, who am I? I am no legal nobody, but that's just what I saw as a witness. And so I'm a witness. Right. So basically Trump went in on them today once the charges was handed down. He was pissed because I guess he thought that he had enough clout.
No, Kanye got him
to do whatever he was going to do.
Kanye did it.
He basically said Sweden has let our African community down. I mean, I'm not really sure, because again, when we talked about it 2 episodes ago, we were basically saying how it's like divided because of the comments that ASAP Rocky made or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully everything works out for him, and he gets out and he's not found guilty because I don't wish jail on anybody, no matter what. But hopefully things turn around for him and. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just feel like if you're going to go ahead and say that you have all this evidence, then you need to be having the same evidence that we saw.
Well, it's different in another country.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, well, apparently. Anyway,
they need to get it together.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on.
Took some goodness.
Yeah, so we've been talking about Meek for sorry, I'm already drunk. I only had a bagel today, mind
It's
you.
okay.
FYI. Hello.
That's all I can see. I know he's a bagel.
All I had is bagel. So anyway, Meek has been in the news a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing a lot. He's been going through a lot or whatever. So he was finally he was cleared of all felonies for the first time in over a decade. So on Wednesday, July 24th in Pennsylvania Superior Court overturned a 2008 drug and gun conviction, which led to a decade-long probation, 2017 prison sentence. So he has the opportunity for a retrial in the original case and a new judge. So I mean, I think it's super dope because look at all the stuff that he's been through. You know what I'm saying? And how the fuck you be on probation for that long? I've never heard of that.
They were trying to keep him for 15 years.
Now, I don't know how the laws are in Philly. I know how it works in Massachusetts, and I've never seen someone on probation for that long. Right. That shit's crazy.
That's just like
they do.
Basically, what she was trying to do is any little thing you do, it could be a traffic stop, it could be anything. You're going to jail 15 years. There's no way that you're just gonna, you're never gonna run into no type of trouble in 15 years.
They try to keep a noose around your neck.
Yeah, exactly. So, shout out to Meek Mill. And as y'all know, he is in business with Jay-Z. That's $1 billion business. He is on to bigger and better things. That is beneath him now.
Wait, what? Oh my God. So anyway, he's
above this.
It's above us now. So anyway, he is in partnership with Jay-Z. They are launching they're doing a joint venture with Dream Chasers and Rock Nation. So I think that's super dope.
It's gonna be big. I'm excited.
You know what I'm saying? To come up. All right, so let's jump into the bonnet. The bonnet bandit. Huh?
Okay.
What's her name?
Oh, Christopher Columbus. I'm Sarah Moran.
Dude, were you about to say Christopher Columbus?
Sure.
How drunk are you?
They the same people, right?
Jesus.
Christopher Columbus, Sarah Moran. Y'all all the same. So the reason I'm going to say that is because Shorty came out with full confidence that she created the silk bonnet. Who
does that shit though? Like you don't do your research?
But wait. What killed me was she said it inspired me to create something of my own. What inspired you to create what of your own? Like this what?
Bitch, where?
What? So okay.
And mind you, the bonnet is like $1,200. I mean $1,200. The bonnet is like $98.
It's $100.
Well,
shorty, you ain't never been down the street to the hair store. You never did that. They even have them in CVS and Walgreens. Like, honey, Harriet Tubman, the one picture we got of Harriet Tubman, she got on a hair bonnet. So why would you think that you created that? Because I'm gonna give that to Madam CJ Walker. I mean, I don't know if she did it or not.
Oh my God.
But she would deserve credit. If you feel like you deserve credit, go on with that, Christopher Columbus. Because
I don't know how drunk she is. But anyway, Black Twitter dragged her for filth.
As they should.
Because she basically made it seem like that she created this. And mind you, like, I forgot what school it was, but there was a school that was banning women for coming in with head wraps on their head. So, these Black women have been wearing these head wraps to bed and to keep their hair up and, all this shit. And here you are coming talking about you created a goddamn hair bonnet. Bitch, where?
Let me tell you her story.
Because I got my hair bonnet from Walgreens and it was like a good $2.
Okay. Let me tell you her story and what inspired her. She says, I was preparing for my wedding and like a lot of brides wanted everything to be perfect. My skin was breaking out and I have quite long hair. A dermatologist recommended that I sleep with my hair pulled back. Another physician recommended I try silk scarves and I should have fun playing with them, but they didn't stay on. During her pregnancy with twin girls, Sarah was required to go on bed rest, allowing her time to grow the idea of silk sleepwear for hair. She was inspired by the delicate benefits of this luxurious fabric, along with the rich history of hair wrapping. It inspired me to create something of my own.
So she stole it, basically. So
Christopher Columbus.
Jackie said that she went to Randolph High and they didn't allow it. And her, she said, my white mama made a scene because she know my struggle. I know that shit, right? Fuck that shit. I know that for real. But yeah, so anyway, my thing is this, like, she should have known better. Like, yo, you know that you've been, my thing is she's not stupid. So she's seen black women with these bonnets on. So for you to come out and say that you created this is bullshit.
And just to be clear, if we're gonna talk about whose line is popping more than whose, that Toya Wright line, yeah, her hair bonnet's popping way more than yours, boo boo.
Right?
So just go ahead and put that back.
She has a hair bonnet line.
Sure does.
But anyway, so I don't know. She got dragged for filth, but she need to give everybody their $98 fucking back because that shit's crazy as fuck.
Oh my god!
Right?
She tried it.
Anyway, all right, we're gonna move into the relationship topics. It was light and social media today, but I will say this:
we always come with the filth.
Wait, are you ready? What's wrong with her? What is wrong with you?
I'm dancing.
All right.
I'm getting everybody excited.
Okay, are you?
For the relationship topics, because y'all have no idea. Some shit.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right.
It's her night. She's doing everything tonight.
Okay, so let's go on and get into it. All right, so we're gonna ask, for those of you who feel like you have been dating someone and you just feel like, they're not treating you the way you should, honey, you're not the only one.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm settling for my friends and benefits just so he will stay around. I've been dealing with this guy off and on for a year, and we have finally been getting along. No arguments, just Netflix, chill, and fuck. We used to go on dates, and that would lead back to one of our places. But now it's come over and chill and fuck. Same routine. But here's the kicker. I just found out I'm not the only person he's involved with.
Oof.
But I think he's really dating her and just having sex with me. I'm playing it off like it's cool, but I'm not cool. I'm absolutely hurt. As I'm writing this, I'm holding back the tears. I really think he's cool. I like him. He's a wonderful father. He's a wonderful person. He's never done anything wrong to me at all. Just the fact I feel like I'm being friend zoned. And even though I haven't really told him how I feel about it, I just don't think it's right that he gets to go out on dates and comes back home to me and fucks.
Right.
I want to be the girlfriend, or at least the only girl he's intimate with. Should I tell him I want more, or keep being okay that he tells me we are friends no matter what? What should I do?
My thing is this: y'all started off as friends with benefits, right? So what do you really expect if that's how y'all started a relationship? Right. Now, my thing is, having a friends with benefits or whatever, if you want something more, then you should, let that person know or address to him like, hey, I know that this is the way that we started, blah, 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 blah. Right. But you know how dudes are. Dudes be like, yeah, well, no. They like, dudes like to have their cake and eat it too. But this is my thing. I'm definitely, if we're only having sex and that's just where it's at, I'm not looking for anything else. Right. Like, you can't go into a friends with benefits situation and then expect for it to lead into a relationship
without verbal consent, because it's like, okay, this is what y'all agreed on. You knew it was what it was when it was what it was. Right. And now all of a sudden you want confirmation. You want to be his girlfriend. Well, what did he say or do to make you think that y'all went from fucking to being exclusive?
But not only that, you set yourself up. You're the one who's out here not dating. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm gonna say is this: get yourself together.
The fuck?
You already confirmed that he's dating somebody else. You might as well go out and do the same damn thing, because y'all are clearly not exclusive. He's not messing with you on a level
exactly
where you get the restaurants and the roses and to meet the
all
family.
You get is the dick.
Bed.
All you get is the dick. At the end of the night, you get the dick. That's it.
On your forehead, in your throat, on your booty hole. That's what it look like. That's what it look like.
Wait, Tanika, I can't do it. You gotta turn around. That's what her dude did to her. All right, so no, seriously.
What we're not gonna do.
Wait, pull up your thing so you can read the comments. So,
right.
Anyway, my thing is this. You know, you know what?
I can
No,
read
okay.
it, yeah. All right.
Go
So
ahead.
Monica said, "Girls, don't run away. You're not happy, and he already told you what you want." Okay. Simone said, "If she didn't shut it down, now that's her feelings change. He's gonna do what she allows." Okay. Lika says, "Laughing my ass off." Sophia says, "Just start acting different and start doing your thing. Your feelings are in the wrong place. Wake up." Thank you.
Yes, her feelings are definitely in the wrong place.
Exactly.
One, because the only thing that was between you guys was sex. It was nothing more than that.
And that's the thing. It's like, when do you know when it's going from friends to benefits to like we're dating, we're exclusive? Like there has to be some type of gap in between.
Dude,
if you're not getting
he tells you like, hey, you know what? Oh, why don't you meet me here and let's grab some food or let's catch a movie? That's when it's turned into something more.
Exclusive.
But if he's calling you on a late night when he's coming from the club or after hanging out with another chick, baby girl.
Yeah, that's just what he wants from you.
Exactly.
And you have to learn how to differentiate. Like, is this a date or is this a date?
But we talked about that before, and I feel like a lot of people get in their feelings when it comes to just having casual sex with people. You know what I'm saying?
Need to not do it.
It's like people be like, oh, you know, like women catch feelings more, but I think a lot of guys catch feelings too.
Yeah,
you know
guys catch feelings too, because it's like this. Well, I don't know about her because she's definitely a city girl, but you know, most girls, if you say like, this is what we're doing, this is just it. Like, we're gonna have sex and we're not going to be exclusive, then that's what the fuck it is. Unless dudes is like, you know, we've been messing around for a little bit. Like, I'm trying to, you know, what you trying to do? And I'm like, what you trying to do? You're
my thing is this: if the
and
sex
he's
is
like,
good,
all right, I want you to be my girl, then you're exclusive. But if you're not getting a verbal content of verbal consent, sorry,
right?
I'm a little wet. But if you're not getting that, like, you know, yeah, you my girl, then you're not. Because just because he may be like, oh, you know, why he's on the phone with his boy, like, yeah, I'm chilling with shorty right now, or
I'm with I don't know what Denise was talking about.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to school these girls.
No,
yes, I am, because
Denise is drunk. Anyway,
a shorty would get it fucked up. Let me tell you, a shorty would get it fucked up because a dude would really have you, even if you are on the late tip.
Mm-hmm.
You could be in the car with him, driving on the way to his crib, ready for the little booty call. You ain't never been nowhere else. He get on the phone with his friend. Now you feeling special because he's like, yeah, I'm in the car with shorty right now. Okay.
But shorty can be anybody though.
That's what I'm saying. You're not special. Don't take that as the invite to being a girlfriend. That doesn't mean you're the girlfriend.
Didn't say your name. Okay.
Exactly.
Now I'm catching on.
You get what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
Yeah. So you have to be careful. If you are signing up for friends with benefits, don't just take anything as, oh, that's the sign, I'm his girlfriend now. No. He has to say, hey, you want to be my girlfriend?
Right.
Something like that.
I agree.
I don't know.
You're an idiot. All right. So moving on.
All right. So does dating someone with kids affect your sex life?
That I don't know. Because I don't date niggas with kids, and everybody who's been watching the podcast for over a year, they know that I don't date no guys with kids.
Yo, so the other day I ran across this funny ass meme and I immediately thought of the thought. So the dude's like, yo, he texted the girl, he's like, yo, you ever thought about us getting this back together? And she's like, well, first of all, I don't date men that have been married before or who have kids, so that's a no. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I was married to your crazy ass and those are our kids. Mm-hmm. She's like, that's above me now.
Yo, but seriously, it's like, yo, I don't date dudes with kids. Like, yo, you, like, if I want to go out and it's your weekend, you got the kid and you can't go out. You know what I'm saying? I don't date niggas with kids. You need to be free at all times. I'm sorry. I can't do it. And not only that,
y'all can get together and get a babysitter. That's
he can get together and get a babysitter because it's your weekend. I'm not fucking with you.
Yo.
Been there, done that. You've been married before. I can't do it. I need somebody who's I can't do it.
It's getting lit up in here. What's the comments talking about? All right.
Rebecca said, nope. somebody was in there.
Jack said, I seriously think some men make women think they are the one. I mean,
Yeah,
it
they
depends.
do.
I mean, it depends what he says behind closed door. There are plenty of signs. Neek says, I meant don't walk, run. Straight facts. I'm from Sweden. You want to know the facts about the Rocky case? Just ask me. Okay. Jack says yes. Rebecca says no. All right.
I don't know. I don't know why I look like that.
I don't know. I asked the question because I would presume, you know, if you're dating a man with kids, it would affect your sex life, because what about when he got them, when it is his weekend,
right?
And y'all had plans, and now they little asses is downstairs or, you know, in the next room just listening to shit.
But you know why I said I wouldn't date guys with kids is because I'm very selfish, and it's like, if you don't have time for like me, then I
got an attitude.
You don't have time. So you need to just be with somebody else.
Right. I got an attitude.
All right.
I need your attention. This is why I don't have kids.
But I will say this. I will say this as well. Like, I'm not a needy person. You know what I'm saying? No, like, I don't like to be up under a dude all the time and stuff like that. Need that. But I will say this. When I want time, you have to be available.
That. Right, exactly. So maybe I'm not a needy person.
No, you're not needy.
No, but I do need my attention on time. When I ask for it, I'm gonna need that to be all me.
Right. Brother. No, I agree.
Brother, and that's what I like. That's my type.
Right. So you're an idiot. Okay, so listen to this, right? So I was reading a story that this girl had wrote or whatever, and she was just basically saying like she doesn't know what to do or whatever, and she was talking about like freaky fetishes, right? So she was basically saying like she was having sex with this dude. It was her boyfriend, and you know, she was like, the sex was good. And, you know, then all out of nowhere, he started barking like a dog. And she's like, what? She's like, what are you doing? Wolf? Yes. She's like, what are you doing? He's like, shh, you're messing up the mood. She's like, okay. So she's like, she's playing along with it. And he's like, you know, tell me I'm a good boy, and you know, just doing all these dog references or whatever.
Give him a treat,
right? So she was like, she played along with it or whatever to get through sex, right? So then she said,
I want to know if she came that night.
Listen, I don't know about that, but listen, after sex, she ended up after sex or whatever, she told him, she's like, yo, I felt very weird. You know, this is very uncomfortable or whatever. And he was like, oh no, he was like, I just wanted to try something new. All right, let's fast forward. She's like a week later, they was about to have sex, and he came into the room butt naked on all fours with a leash around his neck. So, no, listen, let me tell you.
Did he have a dog tag?
What would you do? So she goes,
return to sender.
No, so she goes, you know, she felt uncomfortable, whatever, but you know, she said that it was her boyfriend, so she played along. So she said that she played along. So anyway, she was like, he wanted her to walk him outside in the backyard.
Okay.
So she was like, okay. So she walked him outside, and she said once she walked him outside, he peed. Mind you, he's on all fours. He peed, and she said that was it for him. She said that she never wanted to see him again. She took all of her stuff and she left. And she was ready to just be done with the whole thing. Right. But she found out that she was pregnant. So her question was like, what did she do? She said, because she can afford to raise her baby on her own. But he keeps texting her and telling her there's a whole community who likes things like this.
So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have You're gonna have to train that dog and your new puppy coming.
No, she said that she doesn't want to baby's father because she's like, he might be training my fucking kid to pee in the backyard. Like, no. Like, I don't want it. No.
So what do you even do in this situation? Like, I'm so confused.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if my man was into that, I don't know. That's just, I don't know. I don't even like walking my dog. Like, I got a whole dog that I just buy pee pads for because I don't know.
Yo,
like,
imagine you having sex with your
and
dude.
I gotta bring this butt naked ass nigga outside.
And he comes in barking. Yo, what the fuck? You're like, what? Like, wait a minute. Hold on.
No, I'm uncomfortable. I don't think I'm gonna be able to properly perform. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, if my fetish don't match your fetish level, I fear that we may not be able to, meet the success rate in our sexual, compassion, because there's no way if you're doing weird shit that I'm just about to be coming for you. No, the whole time I'm gonna be like, nigga, are you okay? I don't want to do this anymore. I have an attitude now. My pussy got dry. I'm upset.
I could not. All right.
You ever just had a situation your pussy just dry up?
Yes.
Like,
and you're like, the fuck?
He's like, what's wrong? You know what I have? Nope.
Yo, like, because you can be mid sex and he start doing some weird ass shit, and you're like,
did you just ask me to lick your booty hole?
Okay, speaking of looking ass. Yo, what if a dude during sex asks you to do some shit like that? Like, seriously?
Nigga.
I'll be like this. First of all, hold on. I'll be like, okay, get up. I'm taking all my shit and I'm out. Fuck.
What? Let me do what?
No. I
don't think I heard you
pineapples,
right.
Exactly.
Right, nigga said, I don't think I heard you right.
Do what now? Exactly. Nah.
Wow, you want me to get some ice?
Nah. Never gonna happen.
Like what?
Yes. So I'm pretty sure that every female has been in that situation where you're being intimate with a dude that you're, with at that time, and he do some real crazy ass shit, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. And they probably
it's a turn off.
Like, oh, I'm doing this weird, crazy,
no,
freaky
it's
shit.
a turn off.
It's like, no, you fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. Now you got to get up.
Me and my vagina are packing our bags.
We're leaving.
We're upset.
It's a whole
We're
thing.
confused and upset, and we're gonna need a minute.
Yeah, it is.
Need a minute. You're gonna have to figure out what's wrong with you
mm-hmm.
before we come back. What the fuck was that about?
Right. So I have a question. So, what do you consider being a hoe, and do you think that the definition has changed in like the new day and age or whatever?
What do I consider being
like, and to you ladies in the chat, guys in the chat, like, what do you think a definition of a hoe is? Because when back in the day, when people be like, oh, she's a hoe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think back in the day it was a little bit different from how it is now, you know what I'm saying? Because chicks can be out here having sex with different dudes, finessing and doing all of this, but people don't really consider her a hoe. But I don't think it's different from how it was back in the day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's absolutely not different from how it was back in the day. It's just different terminology. For
exactly.
So, to me, I would consider a hoe as somebody who has no type of respect, no type of mannerisms, and no type of control.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Nicole Murphy, for instance.
Wow. What?
Because, in that case,
how did we get here?
Because it's like, you're not just out here fucking.
Jesus.
You're not just out here fucking. You out here fucking your friends' men. You know what I mean? Like, that's a hoe. Like, a hoe to me is somebody who don't have any.
She can't afford it. I'm sorry to go back. Jax, she can't afford. She can afford to take care of her baby on her own. So she's just basically saying, like, should she let him know?
Oh yeah, she don't need that nigga.
With her life.
She don't need that woofing ass nigga.
Right.
But
bye.
Yeah, that's the hoe to me. I feel like if it's a girl that doesn't have any type of boundaries, like she just want to mess with anything or anybody that gives her any type of attention. Mm-hmm. That to me is like a whore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually.
What's the hoe to you?
First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't hear what you said, but
really,
yeah, because I was trying to
tell me. Okay, tell me if you agree with what I said.
You didn't hear me? I said I wasn't really paying attention. So you said a hoe is a person who does anything for attention and what?
No, a hoe is somebody that don't have no boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll fuck anything or anyone that gives her attention. So it could be like for instance, Nicole Murphy, like that's her friend's husband. And she just, went off the first thing he said, like, oh, well, we don't even go together no more. So what?
Hey, what's up?
So what if y'all don't go together no more? You still are my friend who is married to my friend.
Okay.
And now you're disrespecting my friend. And now I'm going to cut your dick off.
Wow.
And I'm going to send it to her and I'm going to tell her why I cut her husband's dick off. Because he was trying it.
Mm. Got it. So
that's
a hoe. All right. So I feel like being I mean, to me, it's always a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Between men and women, because dudes can be male whores. You know what I'm saying? They can be out here just doing all types of crazy ass shit.
Niggas out here fucking your family.
Right. They can be doing all crazy ass shit, but yet they're not considered a hoe. They're considered the man. And then you can have, chicks out here who's, having sex with different dudes, but, also, could be finessing different dudes as well. Mm-hmm. And they could be considered, oh, she's a hoe. She sleeps with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. Like my terms of being a hoe, I mean, I really don't have a term of being a hoe, because I feel like, you're a grown ass woman, you're a grown ass man, you can do what you want. So
I just feel like when it comes down
to hoeing to me is like a prostitute, is like on the corner and you selling pussy.
Yeah,
that's a hoe to me. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hoe too. But I feel like a trifling asshole. A trifling asshole. And somebody like Nick said, that's just out here just messing with your family, just making shit too personal to the point where I can't even trust you. I can't even be friends with you because I don't even know what you might fuck my oven. Right. Type of bitch you are.
I need to stop saying right all the time because I don't even let you finish and then you go and say some crazy shit and I'm just like, what? What the fuck?
That's what you get. I'm just testing you.
Jesus. All right. So I'm going to ask this last question and then we're going to jump into the thing that I sent you. Because this kind of falls into that, like, why and this has been like circulating around social media for such a long time, and then we'll read some of the topics as well. Hey, he said, hey, auntie, hey, boo. Why?
Hold on, I'm making an order at Taco Bell.
Wow. I don't want to be involved. First of all, you're going to be shitting at the end of the night, so congratulations, you played yourself. What? Why would you do that?
Anyway, shredded chicken quesadilla.
Disgusting. I don't eat meat. Anyway, moving along. Why do people think that marriage is the ultimate goal? And why do people feel that all females want to be married? Because a lot of people, so for instance, this chick was she posted something online and she was basically saying like her ultimate goal is not to be married. She's like, she doesn't understand why everybody feels like marriage is the go-to thing. And she's just like, it's not something for her. So people's in the comments like, oh, you're lying. Everybody want to get married. And, you've dreamed of getting married as a young girl, but I don't feel like it's true.
No, it's not everybody's goal. I mean, what could be something to like you and I could be completely
different to somebody else.
Yeah. So I know some women who just never had that, just never imagined a wedding or anything, and just that's not their ultimate goal. That's not their, that's not success to them. Success to them is, finishing school or, buying that house they wanted or buying a house for their family or, creating a successful family without an actual marriage. So, I mean, there's, you can't just go off and just because it's a woman, just say, well, you had dreams of, and because you don't know what everybody was dreaming when they was a kid. Like, everybody is different, and there are some people out there who just have different expectations.
I agree. So just to catch up on a comment, Tanika said, oh my God, I cannot. Jack said the bargain would have done it for me. She can afford it. If she can't, we answer that because if she can buy. Sophia said, I would have walked his ass right at the door, locked it and went to bed. Lika said, LOL, laughed my ass off. I cannot. Tanika said, I'm out here fucking your family and friends, man. Kimberly said he got to go. Lita Great said Nicole is a bird. She's dumb. Men or women, that shit is foul. Hold on, he's a dog. Wait a minute. So I got a coworker who told me that he got caught fucking his cousin's wife a couple of nights ago. Feel like he could help his cousin. What?
Why? Because he helped his cousin.
You feel like he helped his cousin? How? Like that shit is crazy.
Like, oh, look, cuz I just was fucking her to show you that she's a hoe. Like, what?
All right, so this is my thing. I feel like somebody said women don't want to win, they want to be the winner. No, this is my thing. I feel like, because of how it was back in the day and how we were raised, it's a different time now. Like women had to do things on their own for so long, a lot of women are not willing to settle. You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to settle for a man who's not bringing anything to the table.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of people who's in relationships right now where they're the breadwinner as a woman and your man is not working. You know what I'm saying? And he's, you know, you're sitting here taking care of him. Like it's a lot of different situations like that.
Is that something you want to commit to?
Right. So it's like it's something if you want to commit to. And honestly, if you can handle things on your own, then no. Why would you want to commit to a man like that who's not bringing anything to the table? That shit is crazy as fuck.
And even just speaking about like the way that the world is today, like honestly, I feel like marriage is not a necessity. Like it is something that has to come from like it has to be like a feeling. Like it has to be like something that you're super comfortable with. It just can't be, I just want to get married because that's the goal.
Yo, and then not only that, like marriage nowadays, a lot of people don't even take it fucking serious. Like you get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of younger people who's getting married that actually are more stable and actually their marriage lasts for a long time versus older people are just getting married just to say, oh, you know what? I got married.
Yeah, but because they're trying to beat the clock.
Exactly. But how long is the marriage lasting? It's not lasting long because your foundation isn't strong. You know what I'm saying? And so it
trust me, like as a girl who had the vision as a kid, like, oh, I want that, you know, wedding. And like, it's honestly not worth it if it's not meant to be. Like, don't just push it because that's a goal. Like, I need to be married by 35. Like this needs to be something like, no, like it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen.
Right. But sometimes it could be all about the money. And that's what I'm saying. Like people don't get married because they're in love with that person and they want to spend the rest of their life. You know, a lot of people look at marriage as a business deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a business deal. We're going into this marriage. We're going to buy property together. We're going to have kids. It's an investment. Like basically, like that's how people.
It's literally a business.
But that's how people look at it. They don't look at it as I'm in love with this person. It's the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. You know, you get what I'm saying? This conversation comes up all the time, and I'm on social media all the time, and I see this as a big topic because a lot of young females don't want it.
You know what I see too? I seen this circulating the internet earlier today. It's like lately
tequila. We're drinking tequila.
Lately it's been so common because of social media that people are getting proposed to in these big, like extravagant, ways.
It's crazy.
And it's like
a waste of time.
It's like, yeah, but then you're like kind of forced to say yes. You know what I mean? It's like, how would you feel if you was proposed to in these extravagant ways?
Exactly.
Right?
You're right.
And then what are you gonna say?
Right.
Because now you be proposed to in this big extravagant way. Like, what are you gonna say?
Right.
Yes, no.
But you're right.
Gonna say no?
When you're looking at it as a business deal, the foundation is not strong, so it is gonna fall. But then what? Then y'all trying to split assets. Who gets the kids? Because I don't want them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is it's just crazy.
It's a big thing. And I would just say, you know, like don't get sucked into the social media aspect of it. Like honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I kind of fell victim to that. Like I kind of felt like I had to say yes in my situation because it was being recorded and it was like a big thing. And it's like, imagine if I had did that. Right. I would have been mad divorced.
And then not only that, like, yo, people put shit on Fun Tree. So, okay, for instance, this dude proposed to his chick on social media. And I forgot, I think Lil Duval posted it. Speaking of Lil Duval, everybody was going crazy on his ass.
Bouncing on him.
Let
me free my puff real quick.
but the chick said no. She said no and she walked away. And mind you, there was cameras out. All of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and he was just like, she said no, but it's like, when you know that your relationship isn't strong, please don't think that you proposing to the person that you're with at that time is going to suffice.
And a baby is not going to fix nothing.
No,
period.
It's not going to fix it.
Honestly, a marriage is just a piece of paper that confirms your commitment.
Right.
And a baby is just another addition to a situation that was never healthy. So just think about the steps that you're, making. I know a lot of people are young minded and just want that, well, I want to get married at this point. I want to have a baby at this point. Like, remember that you're involving another person.
Oh, are you talking about my shirt or her shirt? Just say both of all so I can feel good if it's not mine. No, sir. But yeah, that video was crazy. Let me see. But anyway, so and people, like, we get these questions all the time. A lot of the questions that we get in, you know, we've already talked about it before, but you know, that person may have not seen our episode or whatever. But this has been like a super big topic.
It is a big topic,
especially with young women. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, just know your worth. And
okay, but no, you know what? I was gonna wear my Tupac shirt too. It was gonna be a thing. It was gonna be a thing. But you know what? I decided to wear this instead.
Why gotta be all that light skin?
Yeah.
But all right, thank you.
You are light skin.
Well, thank you.
Are you not?
I guess I am.
Do you feel like you're brown skin?
No, I don't.
Okay then. What the fuck?
Why can't I just be Patty?
Because he doesn't know you. He's new in the chat. I don't know if that's a girl or a boy.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
Hello.
But just so you know, my name's Patty. All right.
You know what? You know why? Because we had like a whole dark skin, light skin thing on the show. So dark skin's one. No, sorry. All right. So no. All right. So we're gonna. The reason why I jumped into the marriage topic is because the last topic that we're gonna jump into for tonight. Why did I leave that fucking door open? You smell like skunk coming in. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I don't. But you should probably close it before it hits my nose.
First of all, I'm not moving. So one. Hello, it's on your phone.
What if it climbs in here?
Dude, the screen door is locked.
What if? You never know.
So,
I don't want to hear it.
Well.
All right, ready? This is the last.
Yes, thing. I'm going to Area 51. So let me tell you. Right?
Oh my god!
King
Can
J
y'all not
asked.
entertain this bullshit?
Anyway,
King J?
so
really?
we're if anybody wants to go,
it's 10:04. You guys, really?
All right. If anybody wants to go, and if you guys need any type of transportation or you need funding, holler at me. All right, go ahead.
Now it smells like
do you want to do
weed.
Do you want to do the shortcut of it, or do you want to just read the whole thing?
I'll read the whole thing. Do you want to go close that door?
No, I'm not moving.
Stop being scary.
Hello, we're live.
She's scared.
This is live.
Okay. Anyways, I can't breathe. All right. So here's the gist of it. Okay. 31-year-old woman, successful, beautiful woman. She has 2 children. One is 3 and one is 1. But she's not married, but she is involved with the married man. The married man is her sister's
trifling
husband. Her sister and her sister's husband have been together for 12 years. Okay.
Imagine that.
Right. She started sleeping. She started sleeping with her husband about 5 years after they were married, and both of her children are his. Years ago, she started lying about dating a guy that lives out of this town. And she told her family, it was a crazy relationship, and that's why she didn't want them to meet him. Basically, let's go ahead and skip forward to, the guy takes care of her and her children, keeps them living comfortably.
Bought them a house.
Yeah, and there's no suspicion between the sister.
He must got a lot of money.
Yeah, okay. Now, the crazy thing is, the girl gave him an ultimatum. She said, either you're going to be with me and my family, or you're going to be with my sister. And this is after finding out that her sister can't have kids. Mm-hmm. So she felt as if like she could, be.
She had one up on her because
so like let's go on and live this happy family over here, and you leave her. Whoa, let me tell you something. He was like, no, I'm not leaving you, and I'm not leaving her. This situation
Why
works.
would he? He's having a good time.
He's living his best life. Like, the situation works, and I'm gonna keep this. And so she's like, should she tell, in order, should she fight for this man? Should she tell, or should she just be quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what you think?
So I'm going to, I'm gonna say my thing. You can say yours, and then we'll jump into the topics. I mean, into the comments.
You sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
So this is my thing. First of all, you're trifling as fuck. That's your sister.
Yeah.
This is my thing with when it comes to loyalty. Mm-hmm. And people who know me, they know that I'm big on loyalty, because I'm the type of person where if I'm rocking with you, I'm gonna be loyal to you to the end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, even if you fuck me over, I'm still not telling your business and telling all your shit.
Loyalty is.
But I'll still let your ass know, like, hey, bitch, whatever.
I'm not fucking with you.
But my thing is with that's your family, that's your blood. So here you go, you put some dude, you know what I'm saying, before your sister, knowing that this is who you were, this is your sister married him, mind you. So what she didn't read is her sister was married for 5 years before she started sleeping with this man. Mm-hmm. So for you to start sleeping with your husband, your sister's husband, after 5 years of them being married is super fucking trifling. One. Then you want to give him an ultimatum, and how you're giving him an ultimatum when that's her fucking husband. Right. Okay. So you're a side bitch. And you couldn't find your own man, and it seems like you were jealous of your sister, so you went and fucked her husband. Right. Super fucking trifling. Now you had kids by him, knowing that he's in a whole fucking marriage. Right. Never mind fucking him. You went and got pregnant, not one time, but two times. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of fucking trifling shit is that?
And the crazy thing is, they go on family vacations together. They're like, you know, the kids know that that's their dad. They're like living this whole separate life. Right. And it's just like, how?
Yo, that shit's crazy as fuck.
So, you know, with this type of situation, like, you already fucked up. There's no advice.
Already know that shit pissed me off.
like there's no advice that we can really give her, because, you know, your life, you already fucked.
Yo, my advice is this. When you go ahead and when you tell your story to your family, and when your sister drags your ass for fucking filth, and when she dog walk your ass, that's on you. Dog walk, and you deserve that shit. You deserve that shit, because you don't do no shit like that to your family at all. Or read the comments. Like, that shit fucking pissed me off. Pissed.
Yeah, they're just going in. We got a tattoo parlor called Area 21. I'm gonna get my tat at it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Humpty Green says whore. Leah the Great says she's a slut bucket. Come bucket, dusty ass bitch. Simone says sliggity. Plumsy Green says sound like a Tyler Perry movie. Leah the Great says dirty, stinking, nasty ass, silly ass, disloyal ass, thirsty ass. Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot.
He's upset.
Yeah, but that shit pissed me off, though.
Exactly. King J says somebody finna die. Simone said, wait, so that's they uncle and dad.
Right. That shit's crazy. Like, how could you do that?
Said, no, just dad. No, that's the uncle and the dad.
That's their dad.
She's gonna die. That's some whole shit. Old boy gotta take some blame too. Even if the jank was wearing a Cool Whip bikini, if you love your wife, you should have curved shorty.
And I agree with that too. So
it's just she's too far in.
Right, but we do tend to put a lot of the blame on the female, but the only reason why I'm putting most of the blame on the female is because that's her sister. Now, I'm blaming out. You know, we're gonna definitely blame the dude because that's her husband,
married or whatever.
But at the end of the day, your loyalty lies with your sister, not with no fucking dick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's why in this case we put the blame on the woman. Right? It's just like you.
But no, I'm putting the blame on him too. Like he's fucking trifling as fuck.
Him too. But I'm not gonna say dudes are gonna be dudes. But at the end of the day, it's like that's your sister. Like if at any point that he came on to you, but she could have been the one that came on to him too. But the way that he's so like aggressive with it. He's just like, nah, I'm not leaving you or her. Like, this is what I like. This is what
at the end of the day, if you love your wife, you wouldn't have never fucked her sister.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Or been cool or comfortable with that shit. Exactly.
That's a whore. If that's a whore, that's a whore.
Exactly. So this is my thing to close it out. At the end of the day, they both need to take responsibility. And while she wants to come out in the open and let everybody know that, she's been fucking him, how do you think that that's going to go over with your fucking family? Right. One, how do you think that's going to go over with your kids? And how do you think your sister's going to feel? You're trifling as fuck.
Right. Their relationship's never going to work. Keeping her kids away from the family because her kids are getting older and she's afraid they're going to tell. Something. Right. Yeah. No. They're gonna say that's my dad. Why?
I would love to see how this situation plays out in a few years. But I'm just the sister got to know something happens. Yeah, I feel that way too. Because when she was telling the story and when she was saying that they take family vacations, I was like, how is that possible? Because your husband and your sister's on vacation at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
It has to be something there. The sister probably can't have kids, so she's willing to settle, but baby girl, you don't have to settle for shit like that. Yeah. So anyway,
more of the story: don't be settling.
Don't be settling. If you feel like
girls don't settle.
If you feel like your sister's out here on some whole shit, check that bitch.
Call that bitch out on it and be like, listen, you fucking with my husband.
Sophia said that's horrible. I can't read Simone your comment. Oh,
that's now the wife's niece, nephew, and stepkid.
Yeah, the shit's crazy. But you know what?
2019, there are no morals. They will legalize
no
pedophilia
morals
soon. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
Not
but you know
trying to
they're
get
already
all
trying
Alex
to
Jones on y'all, but it is what it is.
But no, on some real shit, they're already trying to legalize that. We talked about that on a few episodes ago. How there was a person who was running for, I don't know if he was running for like Senate or governor or whatever. He was in a pedophile type of group, and I don't even know if it was like pedophile, but remember it was like a group, and they were having sex with underage kids and trying to make seem like, oh, it's not what you think, it's love. And I'm gonna pull up the shit, and we're gonna
sounds like a cult.
Just remind me to talk about it because I'm lit right now. Gotcha. But remind me next week or whatever, but we'll talk about it. Yeah, but the shit's really, really crazy. But anyway, so we're gonna
thank y'all for rocking.
Thank you for rocking with us tonight. We're gonna end the show. If you guys want to catch up with us during the week, you can hit up my Instagram at StarZ STARZZEE. Or you can hit up the podcast page at FY Podcasts on Instagram, or
you can hit me up at Patty Mayo, PATTYMAYYO.
All right. So I'm gonna read the last two comments and then we're gonna be out. I hope he beats the husband. I hope he beats the husband and the sister ass. Oh, she beats the husband and the sister ass. That's so fucked up. Let me catch my 14-year-old daughter doing it. Oh, wait a minute. So, okay, before we end again, I keep saying this. Before we end again, did y'all see that video on Instagram? I think Lil Duval posted it, where it was a 13-year-old daughter. She was either 12 or 13. And I guess the father caught her talking about some dick or taking dick or some shit. Yo, when I tell you he beat her ass, that's the type of, I mean, the whoopings and things like that. I'm from the South, so I grew up with getting my ass beat with switches or whatever. It worked, trust me. But you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, we need fathers like that in kids' life. I mean, the whole beating, some people are against it or whatever. But yo, that shit was fucking a 12 and a 13-year-old talking about taking dick or come on, seriously?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Text messages with boys,
and I'm happy that he stepped up
crazy
as a father. And was like, oh, hell no.
No.
You're not about to be doing that in my house.
Exactly. No. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and end the podcast. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment, it takes a few minutes to leave a comment after the show. But, you know, as always, thank you guys for rocking out with us on Thirsty Thursday, Thirst Trap Thursday, Tequila Thursday. I'm drunk. All right, we out.
All that shit.
Bye. Wait.
Bye.
I can't even see I keep saying I'm gonna end, but here we are.
Right, and there we are.
See you later, ladies.
Hi, everybody, and bye, everybody.
Exactly. It did justify it. Okay. We out. Okay. All right. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you, guys.